Conspiracy theorists are talking about Bill Gates implanting chips, microchips through the vaccine. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? No, but actually Elon Musk behind the scenes is finding a way to do it for real, as his brain implant startup Neuralink is gearing up for human trials. Neuralink. Let's look at some of the details.
Elon Musk gave a presentation for his brain interfacing company Neuralink.
I think it's gonna blow your mind.
It was one of the weirder tech demos in recent memory.
We're trying to get Gertrude out, and this is how you know it's a live demo.
Musk was showing off progress on a device that listens in on electrical signals from the brain and could use those signals to control computers or robots. The tech itself isn't new, but Neuralink wants to make the system smaller, safer, and easier to insert. And if that goes well, the company has a host of bigger goals.
Depression, addiction, strokes, brain damage, these can all be solved with an implantable neural link.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but is this actually possible? Smaller and more streamlined devices are one thing. That's a technology problem, and they're making headway with it. But to pull off the big sci-fi stuff, the technology has to connect with arguably the most mysterious thing in the universe, the human brain.
Wow, are you guys signing up for this? By the way, the goal here is to help solve neurological conditions, as they point out, but also to maybe help develop things when it comes to helping with spinal issues, depression, maybe mental health issues as well. That's some of their goals, but it might be a little more ambitious than that. Let's go to this. The most important thing that the device might be able to do, Musk said, would be to let people achieve what he calls AI symbiosis, which allows the human brain to merge with an artificial intelligence, such that the future of the world is controlled by the combined will of the people of Earth. I think that's obviously gonna be the future that we want, Musk also said. So I'm not sure if everyone wants that, as far as especially implanting brain chips into their brains, which again, I'm not sure how many of us really understand fully how the brain works, but we'll trust Elon Musk to shove something in there for us. So also, but their YouTube channel also showed it in action. It's a little bit amazing here how it does work inside of a brain.
First, we calibrate the decoder by recording neural activity as Pager uses the joystick to move a cursor to targets presented on the screen. As he's playing this game, we're wirelessly streaming in real time the firing rates from thousands of neurons to a computer. Using these data, we calibrate the decoder by mathematically modeling the relationship between patterns of neural activity and the different joystick movements they produce. After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Pager still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity. Our goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone.
Should we sign you up, Francesca?
No. Damn it, make Elon do those tests. Let that monkey free. Make Elon sit there. Like, look, okay. The only thing I will say about this is yes, for people who are severely disabled, who cannot, who basically need something like that to use a computer. Like that could be great. They could do that with their eyes, with their brain, that would be an advance. But again, like everything Elon does, I'm not sure it doesn't already exist and he's just trying to rebrand it and slap a Tesla logo on it and be like, see, I did it. In fact, that's what they started the entire segment out with. Like, this already exists, but Elon wants to make it smaller and basically steal our idea. But look, anything that you can put in Elon's brain for him to like wake up and realize that he's a giant POS, like I'm down for that. And so if that's what this implant does, and he's like, I am a terrible douchebag, like that I'm for. But other than that, this is horrifying to me. There are many ways to cure mental health and depression and issues. Like I just see this whole thing and I'm like, healthcare, please. We just want healthcare. Yeah. I just want to see a doctor. I just want healthcare, please. It's just a meme.
And by the way, how accessible is this to folks if we can't even get healthcare? So how would this be working for folks who really need it? So really fast, some more on the safety. So scientists are worried about the safety regarding this. So let's go to that third graphic here. Say for instance, a clinical trial participant changes their mind and once out of the study or develops undesirable complications, which is the first thing I thought. What I've seen in the field is we're really good at implanting the devices, said Dr. Laura Cabrera, who researches neuroethics at Penn State. But if something goes wrong, we really don't have the technology to explain them and remove them safely without inflicting damage to the brain. Again, I'm not sure how that's not the first thing we thought. And also, as we develop these things that are very important for getting in people's brains that we don't know if we can take them back out if they have the choice to take them out or if something goes horribly wrong, Elon's kind of losing support, employees, people working on this, so he'll take anyone in. Let's go down to that next graphic. They're building a medical device and a surgical approach to implant that medical device, and they're approaching it with the use of a tech company. Again, don't forget that. Move fast and break things is what one employee at Neuralink said. And as I was pointing out, there's now 79 job openings at the Neuralink website. And let's look at this graphic really fast. For those jobs, no prior experience in neuroscience is necessary. We will teach you everything you need to know. Come on in, Jim from Wisconsin, just graduated high school, barely.
You will be a guinea pig for Neuralink. That monkey was like, damn it, monsterjobs.com, I hate you. Why'd you sign me up for this? I knew I should have just gotten a job at Trader Joe's, damn it. But obviously, Elizabeth Holmes and Martin Shkreli will soon be, free. So I'm sure Elon will, snatch him up.
They'll be there, they'll be ready.